That's all right.
well.
So Jeff doesn't, hey, this is Dan, the old guy from UVV Brewery. Jeff doesn't do teaching well, but I'm here with Jeff, a buddy of mine, and we're going to look at his HERMS system.
Being strong-armed here 'cause he brought a decent beer, so
I'm strong-arming him.
reciprocate.
Yes, I'm strong-arming him into telling me to show us how his HERMS system works. So
Basically, we have a hot liquor tank we use to heat and store hot water for the mash
Right.
sparges. Here we have our, it's got an official name, which is
it's a mash tun.
mash tun. Thank you.
There we go.
Mash tun. We do our mash in here. We sparge from here. During the mash, we recirculate. It's a HERMS system, a heat exchange, recirculating mash system. We recirculate the mash through the copper coil here. We use hot water to keep the mash at the temperature we want for the entire hour. Other ways to do it are with a cooler and not recirculating. Works quite well. I do this just because I did. No, 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Just because.
Just because.
Right.
We've in the last little bit transferred to the boil kettle.
That's hot.
That's
why it's called the boil
The boil
kettle.
kettle is hot.
The boil kettle's hot.
We ended up with a little more wort in the boil kettle than we intended because we
were talking and we were drinking beer.
Too much water into the mash to begin with. So
yeah, we were drinking beer.
We have a little extra boil off to do today, so I'm doing a little extra boil off before we add our hops. Here we have our counterflow chiller. We just in the last few minutes finished recirculating boiling wort through the chiller to sanitize the chiller.
And then the green hose, this goes out to your pool.
Comes from the pool.
From the pool.
There's a brown hose back in the back there that goes to the pool.
Goes to the pool. So the brown hose here is going. You can see on the other side here, it goes to the pool.
Yep.
And then the green hose comes from the pool.
Pool water out, or pool water in, pool water out, hot wort in, cold wort out.
So that's the advantages of brewing in Southern California, guys. It's the 2 days after Thanksgiving, and it's 80 degrees outside. Beautiful pool.
And actually, this is the first time since this summer that I do not have an ice bath here to actually get the wort down to temp.
Right.
My pool is finally down cool enough to where I can use the pool for the chilling.
For the chilling.
During the summer, my tap water, which is what I usually run through here, is 80 to 85 degrees. So I have a second stage cooler that I use during the summer.
And he's got his heat exchanger over here, lots of propane.
Tons of propane. Go through a lot of gas.
The pump on the front. We've got everything boiling now. And
where are we at anyway? We're right now at about 14 and a quarter gallons. We'll let that get down to a little under 14 and then we'll start adding hops. A little under 14, we're about an hour before I boil off a gallonish an hour.
Gallonish an hour.
And we're going to be at 12 and a half gallons at the end of the boil.
And we're making an Irish red today.
Irish red. Yep.
Something like that. All right.
Hopefully.
Thanks, Jeff. That wasn't bad. You're a good teacher.